Hello everyone, welcome you all to this special session on the orientation session of the Executive Diploma 360 degrees rubber industry technology and management. This is a 3-month long program. The next schedule is starts on the 1st September. As I said, this is a universal and unique program offered by the Technobase, and I want to give you a quick intro onto what it's all about. It's a 3-month program focused on the non-tire rubber industry. As you know, many of you, that rubber industry divided into 3 types, 3 segments: non-tire, tire, and the latex. But we are for this session is purely focused on the non-tire rubber industry, and with the aim of the whoever joined this program, their works technical skills, analytical skills, management skills, communication, leadership skills for the rubber industry. That's an object of this program. That's why I say it's unique, and with 360-degree approach, in the sense we just not only focusing on the technical aspect but also on the management aspects. Today I'm with our participant who is going to start his program on the 1st September. We're going to have a session with him to understand him, and I also want him to understand the program more, and if he has any questions, so that we can address it right now. This is basically orientation for this Executive Diploma 360 and the rubber industry technology and management. I'm with Mr. Vipin Kuma, Chief Executive Officer, CEO of the Arabian Rubber, based in Saudi Arabia. So he's my first participant from Middle East. So I'm very happy to have him as a part of this Executive Diploma 360 degrees. So Vipin, thank you very much. So let's have a conversation about this program. Yeah. So okay, maybe you should let me know a little bit background about you, and after we can start conversation more.
Yeah, thank you, but thank you for giving us an opportunity to participate in such a program, because I never get another useful resource like you are doing now. I tried many areas to get some knowledge about this rubber industry and all, but I couldn't get a proper platform to explore more. Basically, I'm a mechanical engineer and also a MBA finance graduate. But I am into the tire recycling and rubber industry. In 2007, I started my career in tire recycling and rubber industry. So officially, I don't have any schooling regarding the rubber industry, but my experience and my networks, so I came to this industry, and I thought, okay, how can I get something like a certificate or something so that I can show to someone? Yes, I also have some knowledge in there because when I control people, so I talk based on my experience and some articles and all the things. So that is the reason I am joining in this course, so that I can have some more structured, articles, resources, so um, I can get more into the real, these technologies and other things, and from you guys, experts. And I have a lot of, questions and doubts, because I'm running a manufacturing unit, and also I'm doing a consulting for tire recycling.
Okay.
So that is my main motive, to join this
And
program.
you've been living in Saudi Arabia. Your name shows you are not from that part of the world. So where exactly are you from?
Basically, I'm from India. I'm an Indian, living in Bahrain, but working in Saudi Arabia. So I live in Bahrain, but I'm working in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, so you have different places, your legs in different places then.
Yes, yes,
Fantastic.
yes, yes.
Yeah. I want to, it's good that you have registered this program. Definitely is very useful to you. That's I can guarantee that. Of course, there is a lot to take in these 3 months. Okay, the reason we choose a 3 months program is that all the people who join this program, they're working professionals like you. Some of them managers, some of them engineers, and I don't want them to stay out of their work for a long time to study something. But in 3 months we try to cover as much as possible. Let me give you some, I believe that you have reviewed my flyer of, on the what is in there. It is not a typical program that you've been experienced in anywhere. Okay? This is, as I said, it's unique. Why it is unique? I wanted to tell you why it is unique. The name itself shows a 360 degrees. We're talking about industry aspects of it, and we're talking about the technical issues about rubber industry, whether it is from the raw materials to the finished products. At the same time, management, I think you know very well, technical aspects are one thing, and the other pain is the management of the business, whether it is supply chain, whether logistics, whether even the finance. You know, you did an MBA in finance, you know very well how, you know, how painful it is, how difficult it is to manage a finance. You know, whenever I'm engineer too, and when I was student, I thought, oh, engineers are very smart kids. Finance means, you know, they don't get a chance to study in engineering. That's why they choose the, you know, go to that art subject, finance and things, economics. And that is a kind of, you know, and now I realize that it's very, very important to have the, you know, the experience in the financial management. As you know very well, you know, a lot of startups, but they fail quite quickly because of the poor management of finance. So it's very important for any business, both technical as well as the management, whether it is the logistics, whether it's supply chain, whether it's finance or accounting, you know, administrator. You know? So we try to get all the sides of stories about rubber industry. And you see the way we select this program is not for everyone. And actually, I'm a bit choosy on the, you know, giving admission to this program, because it's not for the sake of, I want a lot of people to join, but this limited group and the skills they gain through this program, I want them to implement in the factory immediately. That's all about it. It's not you asking for certificate. Of course, there is certificate. You get a special certificate. More importantly, is that the skills that you need to understand, you know, to help your staff to do better job. Okay. Let's you know, just give you key features, okay, about this program. There itself you'll find this is not a program that you used to learn in university or any other organization. First, of course, you will be learning more than 100 specialized topics on the rubber technology, and by 40 plus experts from across the world. And they are very specialized, and you have like 200 plus total time. I think it should be, I'm going to add more based and see what is the need of your, you know, so I may change subjects as well, you know. So this is the first thing, that takes a lot of time for you, and you know, to learn. Okay. Second is that every participant cross learning from between the participants. You are experienced, you've been, you know, doing since 2005, is it correct? Or 2007? Is it 2007? So you got plenty of experience, and so we can all, you know, other participants learn from you. At the same time, you also can learn from other participants. So everybody has to make 5 presentations in this program based on their experience and expertise, and you need to propose at least 8 topics. Out of 8 topics, and I do request, you know, I do suggest, okay, let's do this 5 topics as a presentation. Okay, so that is also one of the requirement. You need to finish this in in 3 months time. Okay. And the third is that conversation with the business leaders. Although you're already a CEO, okay, there you'll have a chance to, you know, talk to the other CEOs in their industry, talk to them how they do their business, what are the challenges they have, you know, and then you make it their perspective of doing their business. That's also, you know, part of the program. And the fourth one is the unconventional assessment. I'm not going to assess your, you know, memory power, how much you know, okay, but when you do the assessment, you need to bring 2 of your colleagues, okay, and sit together, do the assessment. You heard of the example open book exam, right? Okay, you heard of this word open book exam. It is called open book exam. Open book exam also is like you do by yourself. Here we want you to at least 3 people together, so that you have a discussion and answer the question. Okay, and that stays with you a long time. Okay, that is an out for that questions are relevant to the, you know, everything we do on the school within the scope of the program. Okay, that is one of the features about the unconventional assessment. So you get an assessment test online, you sit together with your colleagues, answer the questions, and that's how it is. Okay, you have to develop, there is a group work, you will be assigned with the group other participant together, and jointly or with the discussion together. There is as part of this session is 100 plus good practices. Okay, you will learn the previous program 100 plus best practice also as a part of this curriculum. Okay, in this, you may see, if you have seen the module list, the current students, current participants, I don't call them student, the current participants, they develop already 100 plus good practices that can be implemented in rubber industry from technical management. That is a really good resource. And so that you guys also have to develop your own 100 plus best practices. Okay, and you need to, but these best practices, it's not just only by you. Okay, you have to ask all your team members, hey, what kind of best practices or good practices? I use a good because best is sometimes can be expensive. Okay, good can be, you can implement it, kind of low hanging fruits, or something, sometimes some of the practices are pretty much common sense, but common sense is not so common, right? That's what we call it. And so, but if you have a discussion, then people start telling, various ideas. So these good practices you need to develop by yourself, what you know. Second, your colleagues, your staff, your team members, ask them like a brainstorming session. Guys, what are the good practices that we can implement in our factory? Okay, or in their previous experience, anything they, in the rubber industry. Give them an exercise that they engage and have a discussion. And also your suppliers and customers, whoever suppliers or customers. Hey guys, I'm doing this service assignment. This guy is asking 100 plus good practices. So can you suggest me some? What happens here is you connect with all the I think you are not seeing my screen, right? Is it right? Now you see it, yeah?
I can see now. You right? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I
Program
think I
format.
think I paused it. I paused it. Okay, so that's why kind of you saw the
Yeah.
whole screen. Yeah. Okay, I missed that.
Mhm.
Anyway, so I think you have to listen to the previous ones, right? About anyway, you have the flyer, so you know what I'm talking. So basically, I take out from the flyer, but I'm elaborating here.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is one important thing. Within the 3 months time, you had to work on 100 plus best practices that you could utilize, and also others learn from you. Okay. Of course, the participants are not from one country. There are few countries join this program. And the seventh feature is you need to you need to host a program by inviting a suppliers that you know.
Okay.
It means that you at least 4 or 5 suppliers, yeah, and ask them to make a presentation. You host it. Means you are the host, okay. And of course, you use my platform. I prepare for you, and then okay, inviting one by one to make a presentation, yeah, and relevant to your business, okay. And you invite them, ask them to make a 20 or 30 minutes presentation on what are the new products, new things happening in the industry, okay. And you
Mhm.
invite all your staff also join. It is online, so they can connect by mobile, they can connect by computer, wherever they are, which we put a schedule that is convenient to you and to me, yeah? Okay, so
Okay.
this way you will have hands-on uh, you know current information that relevant to your business, okay. And also your staff also get educated, okay, in terms of what is going on in the market. And you can ask the questions to your suppliers, okay. This gets recorded. We will also invite other people in the industry can join also to participate in this supplier. So you need to choose 4 or 5 suppliers who can accept your invitation and make a presentation. See, anybody who want to do business with you, they can come. Yeah, okay, no problem. Okay, they can make a presentation. It is a commercial
Yes.
presentation. They can talk about new products, new machine, new material, whether it's additive or anything that that they can talk. Okay,
Okay.
what do you happen is that here objective is you purposefully ask them to make a presentation for this program. One. Second is you get updated. You also get to know what industries, what kind of things happening in the industry, because suppliers are the major source of information. Okay, so you can get a lot of latest input as well, and your staff get educated. That's more important, right? So that is one thing, yeah. And of course, you need to you can finish this program by working at the same time without stopping working, but you have to manage your time. Definitely time management is very important these 3 months, okay. So this is a major features about the. Let me go back. Okay. This slide did not see it, right? In the feature one,
Yeah, I
the
didn't see this.
participant. Yeah. Okay. The second is a cross learning between the participant. We talked about it. Okay. And the third is a conversation with the business leaders. Okay. And the fourth one is unconventional assessment test. Okay. These are the things that what we include in this program. Okay. How now talk about time. Okay. You have two choices to make. I mean, two choices to choose. Okay. One is the weekday program, other one is a weekend program. Okay. Weekday, you either Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Yeah. Or weekdays, full day. Weekend, it's going to be full day hectic. Okay. So it's a on average 3 to 4 hours, on Monday to Friday. So which one you prefer to do? You can't do both. You can choose only one because I need to monitor your progress. Yeah.
Like this Saturday, Sunday, you mean 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. This is CET time, right?
CET time. Yeah. I tell you about,
CET time.
there is a, did I mention? Yeah. Okay. Here you see that there are 3 time slots.
Yeah.
One topic, it
I think.
runs 3 times. Okay. One in this Europe time. If suppose you miss it, in next 6 hours, you can join US Eastern time.
US time.
Okay.
Okay.
Or in Thailand time, early morning for you. Okay. So, or I think early in the morning. So you actually because the 2 p.m. Thailand time is like a morning for you, like 10 or 11. Is it right? Is it 10 a.m.?
Here now it is here is now 3:30 p.m.
Okay. Mine is 7:30 now. Okay. It's like a 4 hours
Yeah,
gap. Yeah.
you are 4 hours ahead, and
Yeah, that's
US
right.
is 7 hours back. Like New York is 7 hours back,
Hmm.
and Central Europe is 1 hour back because it's 3:30. I think Central Europe is 4:30 now, right?
Yeah. So for me that's 7:30 now, 7:25. Yeah. Okay. That's the time now in Bangkok. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
we run these modules in these 3 time zones. Yeah. Suppose you choose in the morning, every day you have a schedule, like a 2 topics, 1 topic like that. Okay. And you will get a, if you miss one schedule, you can choose the next schedule to finish it, or in the late night or late evening. Yeah. So
in the same day, right?
same day. Yeah. Same day. Yeah.
And I have a doubt. So this is like a running, like a live telecasting, or it's a recorded one. So that see, I'm traveling sometimes because I will be traveling to China in next month and maybe for a week or 10 days. So traveling time and how we will be able to.
Yeah,
Because
see
next
that
month I have
it's
some traveling.
all programs are, the expert lectures are recorded. Okay. But you have to
Okay.
view it, as per the schedule. Okay.
Like it.
But in case that, even you go to China, okay, suppose I think you are going to Rubber Tech China, are you?
No, not rubber tech because I will be going end of the week.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
end of the month for 10 days, minimum 10 to 15 days I'll be in China for to meet some machine people. Also in India also I'll be traveling because next month actually off for me. So I thought I had to plan India for some traders to see some rubber manufacturing companies because I want to trade some goods in Saudi. Then for my consulting I have to visit some machine suppliers in China.
You,
So
no,
next month it's like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I see, I see.
So the course programs, if it is like a live telecast, I don't know how I can. If it is a recorded one, I know when I'm traveling, I can see, or it is I can downloadable, so I can watch
Oh,
from my mobile.
it is not downloadable. First of all, it follows the schedule.
Okay,
Okay, it follows the schedule. You have a 3 time zones, so 3 times that run program. In case that you miss some modules, that you can always ask, Param, I missed this one. Okay, can I have on this day? I'm available on Saturday or Sunday. You can wait. This is we cannot
okay,
have a free access anytime you want to view it. You have, because you need to finish that module so that you move to the next module. Okay.
So it's only accessible on that particular time.
That's correct. That's correct.
And
Yeah.
if I miss some class and I say I miss 2 3 days sometime because traveling, then I can ask you, okay, I need to go back to that class, so you will allow me to review that class.
Yes, I will arrange. I will arrange this, the links. Okay, so that you tell me what, because every link works on the time. Okay, what time you want to view it. Okay, you need to plan. This is what I call time management. You had, because we want you to finish all the 120 topics there. Okay, and I want to see the monitoring whether you finish or not. Okay? So that is important. Yeah. Okay, so but there is a flexibility to assist you. Everybody has similar problems like you. Okay, somebody is traveling, somebody has a meetings, somebody miss one 2 days, then okay, I'll arrange them the weekend, their convenient time or next 3 days. So if you miss so many, you get piled up a lot. Okay, so that's why even you go to China, okay, you finish your meeting, try to catch up with, of course, it can be too much to take, a lot of meetings and a lot of visits, try to finish in the evenings, because it can be accessed from your mobile, it can access from your computer, and it's all online. Okay, so try to
Yeah, that's fine.
keep
If I
up.
can access it through my mobile, then it's easy. So whenever I'm traveling, I can
Yeah,
maybe have my iPad. And so the same, like 3 hours per day. If I choose 3 hours per day, then I cannot choose 7 hours per day and weekend, right? So I think in
yeah,
that case, it's better I will go for 3 hours per day. So at least I can have some every day. And
yeah,
if I miss Central Europe, I can access to US because it's 7 hours back. So whenever
yeah,
traveling, then Thailand time is available. So
yeah.
better I will choose for 3 hours per day.
You have plenty of because you're in the right location. You can go in the morning, afternoon, or evening. The choices are there. If the
I'm in the
if the
middle.
if you are in the middle, because the people from Asia, there is a problem. They have only the two choices. Okay, whether in Asia or the or Europe. Okay, the US time is
Yeah.
totally midnight for them. So
Yeah.
it's for the guys from your side, in Europe and Middle East region, it's
Yes. And
perfect.
your time, which one in New York or which area you are? Which one is in New York? New York time or
Yeah,
in US
Eastern
time?
time. Eastern is in New York, right? Yeah.
7 hours.
Okay.
Yes, New York.
Yeah,
Yeah, 7 hours
yeah, yeah. Eastern
from
time
now.
zone.
From my Saudi to 7 hours back here.
Yeah, yeah. So you need to plan ahead in case you have meetings, this. Whenever you get a link,
Sure.
you can choose, the time you want. You get an access link immediately. Okay, and to watch it. If
So
you miss it,
this
even
will
you
be sent
just
through email. Sorry.
yes.
Sending link through emails or maybe through this.
No, no. I
How
will
how
send
it
you the link
you will.
email by weekly program schedule. Okay, this week this is schedule. Monday to Friday this is schedule. And that one, okay, the module one link, module two link, and like that, I'll give you the link. So you just go there and register for your name, and then you get an access link. Yeah.
So
So
that is through the webinar access. Then
you
webinar
go
can be
to
accessed through mobile
yeah.
also, right?
Yes, you need to download app. I think they need to download app, and it's a free app. Okay, and then it's you can access by mobile, iPads, or any
Okay.
gadgets you have. Yeah. So okay, but you watch it on the either iPad or computer, because it's not listening. You also have to see the screen, make a notes.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I. So if we have some doubts or something, I note down and we will have some interaction. On that time, I can ask you this my doubts or anything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. The way question and answer session is this, this module, I have this question. You list out your questions, okay?
Okay.
And we collect all the questions at last week of the program, because your questions will be answered in the next module, after module, okay? So we want you to finish all the modules first, okay? Then we will have
Okay.
we invite our experts to join and to answer the questions, and if you still have I look at your questions, what are the questions that are relevant and what we discussed, okay, in the past in any of the modules. and I choose other people questions as well and filter them, put together, and inviting the respective experts to answer those questions, and you get an access to that one as well. So we try to give you a lot of information first and digest them, okay? And you please do make a notes, what are the questions you have in your mind, okay? Not only these presentations, but any questions you have,
Yes.
with respect to your business, or whether it's machine or material or process, list it down, okay? And when you have this Q&A session hour, you can ask all these questions, and I try to get the answers as much as possible. Okay, so that's how we do this one. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it clear for you in this one? Yeah. So now the
Yeah, it's
most important is the time management. Okay, that is very
good.
important. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give you, you look at the modules. Okay, these are the list of the modules. I put a slide each. We cover on the all the materials. See, you learn not for just for today your work only, but also you never know what kind of business you're getting into in the future. So you have to have an accepting all the knowledge. Okay, we cover on this some too many details about the rubber chemistry, also fillers, additives, all kinds of things we cover. Okay, and you look at this rubber industry clinic. Okay, so basically just like you just ask, you have a questions. I have many that we organize so many training programs, and the participants they ask the questions in our program, and I collect all those questions. I ask our experts to answer it. So in this part 1, part 2, part 3, you have like a 200 to 300 questions answers as well, which are asked by the participants. It's not some textbook answers, the practical issues. Participants are working in the industry, they have some problems. So we have developed a Q&A session already recorded. Okay, close to, I think, altogether 200 something questions are there. Yeah. Even you look at this rubber testing good and bad practices. Okay, we look into see our real issues. Yeah. And this is on the compression molding, all about compression molding, even the blooming problems in rubber products, why, how to avoid, very specific courses. Okay, this is another important topic, rubber rules, the thumb rules that you need to understand, whether you mold a product, whether you extrude a product, understanding the key important issues. TPE and TPs are another subject. Okay, and also we have actually you were there in my GRT, right? Yeah. So I'm not sure you have a chance to listen to these topics: Indian rubber industry outlook and opportunities, Sri Lanka rubber industry outlook and opportunities, Malaysia rubber industry. These are actually present at GRT. So we record at home, make it accessible, because you need to have an idea what is going on in other parts of the world. Okay, of course, in the future we want to add more. Okay, but let's see. Yeah. So yeah, and even the research trends in rubber science and technology, where we are going in the research, areas. Yeah. This is an EPDM sponge rubber. Okay, and again we have a rubber clinic as well there. So, and these are the on the management aspects also there. Okay, silicone elastomer, and even we're also adding 3D printing of rubber as well, because that is a coming up technology, and of course we know 3D printing on the plastic side, but rubber, there's something this is going to be. So we cover all these subjects as a part of the module. So you have to finish all of these 120 modules in 3 months. Each one is not 10 minutes. Some of them are 2 hours, some of them are 40 minutes, some are 30 minutes, some are 15 minutes. There will be 300. I think I didn't calculate how much total, but it looks like close to 300 hours of lectures that you're. That is only the one feature. Okay. Then you have to work on your own presentations. Okay, cross-learning. You have to prepare 5 presentations. Each presentation 30 minutes at least. Okay, so like some participants in the past, they did almost 1 hour long subjects also. Okay, so you need to make a presentation. It can be management, it can be anything, technical, non-technical topics. Okay, and you will have a conversation session with at least two people, business leaders. Okay, assessment test is 3 to 4 hours long. Okay, and two times you have to do the two times. Yeah, and 100 plus good practices. We allocate 1 week for this one, and you need to ask your staff to engage with you guys. What are the good practice? Ask the operators, supervisors, engineers. I don't know, whatever the team you have. Yeah. So this is also an additional thing. Okay. And one important thing is that you have to invite your suppliers to make a presentation on the new things. You also learn from other suppliers, from other participants as well. Okay. So it's a you get what you get here. One, all the experts knowledge, 120 modules all given by experts. Yeah. Second, you learn from yourself, you know what you're good at it, and you also learn, teach others. Yeah. Second. Third is that you are creating a list of good practices that you can implement in a factory. Okay. Or because you're not only by yourself, you're collecting from all your team members. Okay. And you also learn from other participants what their good practices are there. So it's a learning there. Okay. And yeah, new technologies, it's new technology information from your suppliers, so that you interaction between your suppliers and much improve much more, and at the same time you have a better outlook on what we can expect in the future about material developments or machinery development. So this is how the program is structured. That's what we call 360 degrees. It's not one way learning. You need to involve. Yes, engaging. There is a lot of engagement is there, from your end as well. Yeah, and one more important thing is okay. Yeah. Okay, there may be some topics I may adjust it. It depends on how many total number of participants, but mostly we follow the structure of the program. But you need to become some of the modules. It is available on YouTube. Okay, that you can access anytime on the Technobit channel. You need to become the premium gold member. Okay. Premium gold member. It's in 3 months time. It's cost 1,500 baht per month. It's like around $30 per month. Okay, so 3 months you need to become, because some of the modules I don't give you the link. I give you the YouTube link, only accessible for the members. Okay, because some of the members not my program, but they also have access to some of the important topics for the rubber industry. So you need to become you need to become a member starting from September 1st. Okay.
So membership, how I can send me some.
Yeah, I will send you the link. Okay, there is a link. You have access to YouTube, right? You guys use the YouTube in Saudi Arabia? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so there is. I will give you the Technobiz link and how to join. Okay, and then they charge. It's YouTube charges you. I don't charge. YouTube charges it, so you have to pay directly. Okay, yeah. And another thing is that the participant will provide you a weekly schedule. Even you have 120 topics. Okay, I give you this time. 2 o'clock module 1, 4 p.m. module 2, like that. I give you the schedule to. So we give you the weekly schedule so that you can plan ahead. And, yeah, if I give you all at one time, it's too much to take. I may change I will make some changes also in the schedules if it's required. Yeah. So these are the main, and okay, of course, I'm just giving you our schedules. You are up for the 1st September. Okay, so we try to finish it by 30 November. Okay, by 30 November, you have to finish all the modules. Okay, you have to finish your assignment. I don't call it assignment. It's basically you're helping yourself with presentations, 5 presentations. Okay, and then third is that you have to finish your assessment test. You have to finish your 100 plus good practices. You don't need to make 100 plus. Okay, you can make a 30 or 40 practices, because 100 plus is group all the participants together. Okay, or the group, or your group maybe 1 or 2 people there. That group, they make 100 plus practices. So the practices you're talking about, energy management, it can be on this cost saving, it can be on the productivity improvement, it can be on the any of the solutions that make workers' life better, So yeah, and that's also very easy to prepare, also not so complicated. Yeah, so that's it. That is what's all about. Okay, so now tell me what you think about it, and see. If you have any questions, I'm happy to address it. Again, this is unique and universal. This is not you've seen in anywhere, any part. This program is not competing with anyone. This program is complements other programs whatever the programs are available. But our objective is once you finish the program, you must develop, improve your company immediately based on the learnings. Okay, that's the objective. Okay, so now I'm open to any questions now. Yeah. Hang on, I cannot hear you well, man. Just a second. I cannot hear you well. Yeah. No, I cannot hear. Okay. Can you hear me?
Hear you.
Yeah, but I get tuck 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 sound. I get some noise from you, something.
Don't know what.
Some kind of tuck 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 sound. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, better. Okay, now it's clear. Yeah. Okay, so what do you think?
No,
Well, yes, you repeat again what you said just now. Yes. Okay.
no. First of all, I was telling thank you for arranging such a wonderful structured course, because as I said, I'm a person I never stop learning. I always try to learn something new, even in my field, in the management field, or in finance. So I always keep sharpening or learning. And I was looking to some course for the rubber industry always every time, but I couldn't get any proper resource, so only some articles. Then I came to know about this technologies program, and I was planning for some time before, but I think this is the right time came because as I said, I run a business here, I run a factory, so I always have some questions like how effectively we can produce the goods. Like in manufacturing, we say the best because manufacturing have always a benefit of having flexibility, and that should be your core competency. You should be flexible to what the market is asking and how cost effectively you can produce.
That's correct. Yeah.
So I was always thinking like best practice, how to reduce the waste, how to increase the productivity, and also like how you can improve your or control your expenses, like maybe raw material, even the power consumptions. Like when I am thinking about the mixing unit, I saw because I also travel a lot. I visited many companies, almost I think of China, Europe, US every time because for my consulting also. So I always see how people are doing things. So here the petrol is cheap, so we use the diesel as a fuel sometimes. Some areas I see they use gas or electricity. So I was thinking like my main aim, I told you, I'm planning as a CEO of this company, we are expanding also. So I need to have in my new factory with the best, I think the best technology, the best process flow, like I can arrange the best flow so that your productivity can be increased. You can reduce your waste, then by you can control your cost. So from the mixing, like what is my aim? The mixing unit should be something better I can have, and so that what are the best mixing setup lines, machines, and like technology you can go for electricity or you go for so this kind of thing. Then we are manufacturing molding goods. Then we have planning and CV line that to this not the salt bath, the other one with the uh, you know microwave,
Mhm. Yeah.
then rubber sheet,
molding and roto curing. So I want to know about this one. Who was the best technology provider and some best advice from the industry experts and from your panelist. So which, and also someone who can assist also, maybe if you want to establish a new factory here, so someone can I can use him as a consultant or someone, so that we can have the best rubber industry or rubber manufacturing company in Saudi Arabia. So this is all what my aim, and also for the knowledge, so we know the practice, because I have my team here. There is good people. They have good knowledge in rubber technology, and so they do them. But always I think if I also have the knowledge, so it is easy. So the communication, and also I can tell them, okay, why you are doing like this, why you don't do this way. So this is the things.
You can ask the right questions to them, okay, so that that makes sense, to them as yeah. It definitely, I can Vipin, I can tell you this definitely gives you a very good pool of info and ideas from this program. Just want to show you you're talking about one of the module is module number 116 is basically this is one module that you need to go through it. This is prepared by the previous batch, okay? So you also learn, you also get the input from the previous batch. They are also experienced people, and they provided various input and what are the good practices. So there are already more than 120 or 140 ideas, in mixing, in compound, in compounding areas. It can be on the molding section also. There are many ideas are there. You get a large pool of information from this program, that is for sure. Again, our interest is to, when you finish the program, I want your head heavy with a lot of ideas, and you can also train, empower your colleagues with the knowledge you gain from this one, and pass on the knowledge so that they do the better job. I know I totally agree on the good technology, good machinery is one thing, but at the end of the day is the people, okay? And I know the people communication, and there see how much you can give the input to them, and this program can give you a lot of ideas from the experts. Everybody who was invited as an expert in my program, 20-30 years experience in their own areas, okay? You will listen different accents from the different parts of the world, okay? So it's a blend of total international expertise. And more importantly, you look into the your own, you start working on your own practices, what you want to implement. Okay, if you don't do this one for diploma program, you never do it, right? You don't think, yeah, okay, let's but this, maybe you may have your weekly meetings with your staff guys. Next week I had to submit 100 plus practices. Everybody give me one ideas. That is and then everybody start talking to each other. You already created a ripple among themselves. My Vipin is asking something to input, and you really collected good ideas from them, okay? And maybe they so I thought it's a good model, but I want to correct. There are many organizers or institutes offer the rubber technology programs, okay? So that you can also utilize it. Mine more onto the industry perspective. What industry should know?
When I go to your syllabus,
yeah.
So I saw it, like I don't want to go. See, we don't go back to the same schooling like 3 or 4 year study. So we need something package. So that you provide them in the best way.
Yeah, comprehensive way that what industry should know, applied information that's relevant. At the end of the day, yeah, sure.
I have one doubt. Sorry, like about the rubber lining. I didn't see. Some. Are you giving any tank linings?
Okay.
Pipe
okay. Okay, I can add that topic. It's in our pending list, okay, which is not ready yet, okay. I try to get it in in this schedule, okay. You're looking at the rubber lining, right? Yeah.
So I need to, because that is the main business in this region. Rubber lining is a good industry.
Yeah.
So I know some, but I don't have much idea about. So I thought maybe rubber lining technologies, like how they are like the standard procedures and how to do, and so like this, like the calendaring sheet. I think maybe it will come compounding,
Yeah.
and I think in the course it will be the how to prepare the sheet. I think maybe in the module you are teaching that how to prepare
Yes,
calendaring sheet.
yes, yeah, it is there. It is there. Yeah. Let me
It will be-
look at rubber lining. Yes, I think this is a missing. Definitely, I agree. And you know, I try to get as module, one of the modules with finding a right expert to talk about it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So you have said two more dots. What are one is the rubber lining? What else? Second one.
No, I think maybe forget another one. Because I think when you can get lining, then I'll also yeah.
Okay.
So that is,
Um,
I always have a lot of new things, because when you are into a subject or when you are in the industry, so you know you everything every time think how to do. Also, every time you get with a lot of questions like roto curing, because I was so like who is the best supplier of the thing, because we are planning to make rubber sheet here. So mostly I think the best option is maybe roto curing compared to step molding. Because this kind of things I think I can learn. And as you said, one more thing, like I always used to say in my people, even always the people is the main in any any manufacturing unit, because a bad people can make a, even you give a good machine, if your employees are not capable, you won't get a good product. But if your employees are capable, even with the bad machine, they will give you the best product. So it's
yeah.
always your employees, they play a main role in any organization.
I mean, that's very, very important to be associated, communicate well. You know, you need to communicate well and respect their opinions, and they bring you a lot of ideas, man. Not to I'm tell you that you, I mean, if you work with operators, you know,
Sure.
ground floor level people, if you give them the freedom and give them open heart discussion, bloody
Yeah.
so many good ideas that you never think of. And sometimes this looks like a, hey man, why the hell I did not get this idea there, you know?
I started my career as a maintenance engineer, and then slowly came to this level. But so I always engage with the floor people, because I know they can give more ideas than someone coming from outside. But okay, they can give an idea about the outlook, about the industry, but these people, they sleep with the machine, they sleep in the company, so they know they can give us more information, or they can give more suggestions. So, but maybe they're not the way, they are not good presenters, or maybe they are not good orators, but at least you can get from them information, then you can implement with some good brains. So they are
I mean,
key.
you need to engage both. I mean, my point is that, you know, the way every day you see the same thing, you never find mistakes. Yeah, that is first thing. But internal, you know, the internal auditing, or, you know, I think you do internal auditing, that time you'll find, you know, your own team the ideas, you know, where was mistakes. Okay, you when you have an external expert, he looks in a totally with the two different new eyes. Okay, so he will see the different way. So engaging both external and internal, you know, your team members with open up, ask them to, I'm not sure, do you have like a coffee talk and things like, you know, every week, chill together? Yeah.
What we do, we have discussion like me with my production team and so maintenance team, but I will include everyone in that one. Even I'm talking to my production team, like not the normal meeting production manager, but sometimes a week we with all production team that include operators, laborers, and everything. And I can give you one example for that. When I had a breakdown in one of the cracker mill gear, it is a
Mhm.
gear cracker mill, and something happened. One gear was broken, so we had to stop. So the engineers and things, okay, we had to go outside, you had to buy, then we start preparing for a new gear, but it is going to stop the work for 2-3 weeks. So one technician is the one who told we can weld with this thing, and he makes something and he start welding, and we are using it. So he said, no,
Same.
we can do with welding. He said, we used to do welding of the gears. So we never thought of that. I thought, okay, gear is, then he gave some solution, and we just, in 3 days, we restart the machine. So
Same.
I always engage these people.
Yeah,
And I told
it's
my
very, very,
supervisors or managers, I told them you have to keep your uh, people also engaged, because don't give orders, listen to them, get them ideas, then do it as a team,
yeah.
because they are more on to the mission, they have more hands-on experience. So okay, maybe they are right, they are wrong, but they can give you some ideas. Maybe they don't have full solution, but they have idea. Then you are engineers, and you can develop it. So it's
Sure.
a team, yeah.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
So
I mean, that is why we put an exercise in this program. You know, a lot of good ideas. You know, 100+ good practice. Objective is totally what you said. You know, you ask them. You know, everybody contributes something they know. Okay, that you may give them some perks or some benefits, some some kind of gifts for them. That, hey guys, this is my exercise for my diploma, and write down, everybody should contribute. And by the way, the pointing system, right, in this my program is not just on an assessment, how much score in your assessment. It's in your best practices, 100+ good practices. How many ideas that come from your colleagues? That is important rather than your own ideas, because that's where you engage, and that's where you respect their opinions. That's, we look into that angle. That's why our pointing system is, it's really very complicated our pointing system. We're grading it. A lot of people think, oh, I got 80% on the assessment test. It means, it could be nothing. Okay, your presentations, how much your presentation done very well. How do you present it? Okay, how you interact with our business leader, what kind of questions you ask. Okay, and how you organize the technology supplier presentations. It a mixture of many. Okay, not just assessment test is basically 10 or 15% the score, which is valid. So yeah, but man, this is going to be mixing everyone. Even you are learning from your learning, but you register yourself for the program, but I'm going to engage your staff as a part of the learning. Okay, and also other participants, your suppliers, your customers, okay, and experts. So you see the learning from different angles. Okay, that is why I called unique and universal. But 3 months will be hectic, man. Okay, I don't want more than 2-3 months, because you have to live with you have to move on to your regular job. You can't doing for a 6 months, 1 year. It's too much time.
I think you are having I think within the 3 months also you are having your show in Sharjah, right?
No, just after finishing the during the, yes, of course, yeah, that is in November. Yes. I do the show now in Sharjah. Yes, I had to manage. I'm also worried about it as well. Yeah. And we also organize a physical training program in Bangkok in applied rubber technology in October in Bangkok. We have a 1-day training program. I mean, we will manage it. Yeah, we'll manage it. Yeah.
Okay, it's in October.
It's in October. Yeah, and I'm planning to travel to Rubber Tech China. Once I start the program, I wanted to manage while I'm in China.
4th of next month, right? 4th or 5th
That's
of next
right.
month, I think.
4th, 5th, 6th. Yeah. So
I have some other. I attended earlier, not now. Maybe somewhere in China. I don't remember even when it was. Very long time before.
Okay.
Before Corona, I was always traveling to China. So then, no.
Yeah, I mean, I have a booth there. Okay. Actually, the Rubber Tech China organizer and the Technobase are the partners for my GRTV. That's why you may see a lot of Chinese exhibitors also there. Okay, and we are partners. We've been doing together for many years. Okay, so
yeah, in Thailand exhibition, many of my Chinese friends were there. That's why I came actually. I want to meet them because there was I had a long relation with these Chinese people before.
There are a lot of technologies that are innovative, man. Innovative and forward-looking technologies from the China. Okay, that we can learn a lot from many of the technology suppliers to, in terms of the way they're developing products and technologies for the industry. Rubber technology from China is the leader in terms of whether it's material or machinery or instruments, you name it, every angle, the products as well. So probably they are the leaders. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, machineries I have noticed they are very professional. Okay, maybe there is some, but till I can say like electromechanical, they are good. Sometimes when I buy machineries from India, mechanically they are okay, but the controls and other things, they said, okay, I have to buy from him, I have to buy. So, but in China, they give you full package. You ask something, they will give you full package.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot to learn from them. There's no doubt about it. The automation, the way automation they're doing, it can revolutionize the whole manufacturing world. Solutions they're coming up with the automation of many of the processes, not just in the rubber and the plastics also. We have a booth there at Rubber Tech China, and I'm hoping to be there in the first week. At the same time, managing this program, and I plan ahead that I give you the links, everybody, and that's why I make sure that I have this orientation today to give you info on what you're getting into. In next 3 months, it will be a fun ride, at the same time pain ride as well. Okay, to learn a lot. Yeah. Okay. All good then. Anything else? You have any questions? You always, send a message, WhatsApp message. I can reach out to you, man. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for your time, and I think, let's say, it will be a great platform to learn and to grow. Yeah. I think.
And you're welcome to suggest me, Peram. I'm looking for this and that information, and I can try my best to bring it, into the program in this time. If not, next time, where you can have access to whatever the questions you ask. Hey, Peram, this topic is missing. I really like to have it. See, I like to be relevant to the industry, but but no program is a perfect. Okay, but you need to keep on improving it. Okay?
The schedule. I want to know about the lining industry, because that is one of the booming industry here, and I'm planning for that. So I know the technicians, but I also want to know about the methods and things, how they calculate the cost and all the things of it. So that's what I ask you about the rubber lining.
Yeah, yeah, rubber lining, rotor curing. Yeah, so there are some topics that we will. I try to be ready before you finish your program. Okay.
Thank you.
That's yeah. If it's not ready, I'll make sure that you'll get it sooner than you think. Yeah. So yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, Vipin, let's catch up again. Okay.
Let's see. Like waiting for the program to start.
Yes. Okay. Let me finish this session. I think it gave you the overview about this, what is all about the Executive Diploma 360 degrees. Feel free to reach out. Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Vipin. We talk again soon. Cheers, man. Yeah. Bye for now.
Bye. I will be connecting from here, right? Disconnect.
Exit. Yeah. So I'm going to close it so that you will automatically go away. Yeah. So cheers. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.